Hello and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Court is in session in this live stream where I'll be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So sit back, relax, grab your local attorney, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So this game is a trilogy. You get to play the first 3 Phoenix Wright games. I actually played a little bit of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, years back. I think it was the Nintendo WiiWare. The Nintendo WiiWare was like a prehistoric eShop, like where you could download games onto your Nintendo Wii. So either the WiiWare or was it a DS game? I can't remember, to be honest. But I played a little bit of it anyway, years ago. It's a really fun game, to be honest with you. I get so into it. I just go full attorney mode, like, you know, I'll be shouting objection, you know, from the top of my lungs. So I'm actually going to continue a case that I'm currently working on. And howdy do to my first and lovely viewer. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming to you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your day has been going well so far. And court is in session in this live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So I am going to continue the case that I'm currently working on. And as I said, I really gets into this game, so it should be quite entertaining, to say the least. So I'm actually going to get my live stream up and running on my phone, and I'm going to get an audio check. Lovely jubbly, ready to rock and roll. Continue, please. Thank you. So it's episode 2, and the name of the case, same thing, kind of. Turnabout Sisters. I'll just give you a quick, I promise you, a quick recap of events. So, my former colleague, in fact, my boss, Mia, not Mia Winters, she has unfortunately been killed. She was found by her little sister, Maya, who is actually a suspect in this trial, and I am her attorney, and I must defend her at all costs. Now, I have already found a lot of suspicious things, including the fact that the morning of the killing, Mia phoned Maya. She was asking Maya to keep onto a piece of evidence. Now, when I arrived at the office and investigated, I discovered that the phone was tampered with. The screws on the phone were loose. I then went to the apartment of a witness who apparently witnessed the killing, and there's a screwdriver and a tapping device in her drawer. So that is a recap of events so far, and as you can see, lots of suspicious activity already. So let's continue with the trial. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Maya Fay. Once again, that is the younger sister of the victim who was killed, Mia Fay. So she is the defendant in this trial. This is also the judge, who apparently has no name. He just goes by the name of Judge. This is Edgeworth. He is the prosecution, and he is an acclaimed prosecutor. He is relentless, but he won't win. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. And that's me, that's my character. This is the main character. This is Phoenix himself, Phoenix Wright. Oh, his name is actually Nick, apparently. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. That means nothing, Edgeworth. That means nothing. You've got nothing on me, or my defendant. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. Oh, really? Would you like to show the court that? So I'm getting ahead of myself, can't I? And we have a witness who saw her do it. Oh yeah, you mean the witness who had a screwdriver in her drawer and the tapping device? That witness? Come on, let's call her. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Ginden. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene. Oh yeah, Detective Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe, may I add. That's literally his name. Detective Dick Gumshoe. There he is. What is it about Japanese anime and plasters? People just get scratches and cuts a lot more than anybody else in Japanese anime. I just never understood the context of it. Nonetheless, witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's, I wasn't lying, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the, what are they called again? Precinct, yeah, precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. So a map is going to be your evidence, okay? Need to pay close attention to this now. The body was discovered by this window here. That is correct. That's what I saw when I arrived. Because oh, by the way, I was actually there along with Maya, who discovered the body. So I suppose we both did. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
The medium has been rated for PS5 by the ESRB and Bloober, the developers, backed out on an acquisition, one potentially being Xbox rolling on the floor laughing.
That's the Silent Hills-esque game, is it not? And Damien, buddy, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. How are you doing, man? How's your day went? And court is in session in this live stream, man. I'm playing a game called Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Nice, nice, nice. I'll read your comment there again. So I got rated for PS5. Nice, nice, nice. The developer backed out of an acquisition, one potentially being Xbox. Good call. Blooper. Good fucking call there. They're better off with PlayStation. I wouldn't like to be acquired by the worst selling console brand in the industry. I must look into that. There's actually, isn't there a few Silent Hill kind of type games out there? I'm after losing track on how many, to be honest with you. But I'm going to look into it nonetheless. But here, this game right here, it's actually quite fun. And I really get into it, to be honest with you. Plenty of years ago, man. On the Wii. But I didn't play very much of it though.
On the floor laughing.
Oh, stop, man. So many, man. So many. And here, congratulations on platinum. Is that the term? Platinum. Let me rephrase that. Because someone like me who can't even fucking string together a conversation. Congratulations on getting a platinum in Days Gone. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. You are indeed a king of platinums. The murder weapon was a statue of the Tinkerer. Tinker. Is it Tinkerer or Tinker?
That's better than thank you rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh god. I can never fucking get that term right, like platinum. So I'm just gonna say for no one getting a platinum in. And no problem, man, it must have been one hell of a grind. Found next to the body, sir. Key piece of information there was found beside the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. So it's my first piece of evidence. So at any time during the trial, you can actually access the court record. So I actually have
the skill points one was horrendous. Might attempt Gound Horizon as well, elbow cup.
Oh, go for it, man. Go for it. You can do it, man. You can do it. You might as well, man. You might as well enjoy your time off from college, man. I could imagine the skill points one would have been really like tedious. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It must feel amazing to have gotten that platinum. So, I have the attorney's badge. It's not quite evidence, but it is something. I have Mia's autopsy report. Time of death was the 5th of September at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. I also have Mia's cell phone. The defendant holds a conversation between the chief and me. That out just for the interest of my
was
viewers.
Crazy, but the hordes are pretty fun. Gave me anxiety though, grinning face with sweat.
Man, if I saw 500 motherfucking zombies coming towards me, I'd be having anxiety too. Sounds insane, it really does. So I am now, for the live stream, going to read out a conversation between the two sisters, Mia and Mia. So Mia is the unfortunate sister that got killed, and Mia is the younger sister who discovered Mia's body and is the defendant in this trial. So it goes back to September 5th at 9:27 a.m. So it starts off with Mia. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Mia, well, actually there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Mia, again? What is it this time? It isn't the first time she's done this. Mia, it's a clock. It's meant to look like the statue to Tinker, and it tells you the time. Ah, well, that's usually what a clock does. Sorry, just had to get my input there.
This is a Capcom game, yes.
Yeah, man, this is actually a Capcom game. I'm telling you, man, Capcom make a lot of different type of games. Believe me, they've made a lot of games that I, grew up playing and got into over the years. I mean, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, a game called Demon's Crest on Super Nintendo that I never played until recently, and now Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So yeah, they're the multi-diverse video game company, that's for sure. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Mia, it's not working. That's lame. Mia, I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead. Mia, papers? Is that the evidence then? Mia, I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Now this was a phone conversation, again, made by Mia on Mia's mobile phone. But when I arrived at Mia's office, the phone had been tampered with. It was unscrewed. Then I went to the apartment of the witness, and there was a screwdriver in her drawer, as well as, wait for it, as well as a wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Now there's lots of M's in this trial. There's Mia, Mia, and Mia. So trying to get too confused. So a wiretap in Miss May's hotel room. I'm telling you, she is involved. There's also glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. And then with the tinker, which is the murder weapon, looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. And that's a real name. So we got Detective Dick Gumshoe, and we got a guy called Larry Butts. Capcom never cease to amuse me when it comes to naming their characters in games, that's for sure. The wiretap, and then there's a receipt, a department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. My guess is that is meant to look like Mia. That was meant to look like Mia was writing the name of her killer, Mia. But I don't believe that for 1 second. Alright, let's get back to the trial. So we've accepted that statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Oh, and I had the floor plans added to the court record as well. So the murder scene, the Frey and Co. law offices.
It's me for Arnold.
Who? I don't know you. I'm going to guess that you're going to be trolling me. So I'm going to put you into timeout. Well, that was pretty random. It happened to me there a couple of years back as well. Random people showing up in the live stream. No, detective. If he comes back again, put him into timeout. Save my fingers. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Well, where is it then? Actually, I'm going to have a look at the floor plans. The murder scene, Faye and Court Law offices. Oh, I can check it. This is going to be pivotal. Pivotal. Well, it's not really useful right now, that's for sure. Detective Gumshoe, what a name though. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay. So this is a testimony, which I will be able to cross... what did I call it again? I'll be able to re-examine his testimony for any holes. So that should be interesting. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh god, the volume was so low, let me just turn to a small bit. I'm going to go directly to... I know. A bit loud. It's actually still low, to be honest with you. It's funny how you can go from this level of volume to nothing. That's crazy. So I'm going to turn on the volume on my headset a little bit because it is loud. There, okay. Okay. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why didn't you arrest me? We were both there. Why? We had a witness to come describing her. Ah, okay. So the crazy witness, Miss May, who had a screwdriver in her drawer, as well as a tapping device. The witness saw Miss May Fair at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh God, I don't know if I've actually anything to cross. Yes, Your Honour. You're looking forward to E3 now, Damien? To hear. I'd say PlayStation will announce some sort of an event soon enough. Because I'd be shocked if they didn't have some sort of, event of some sort. Like, cross-examine what? Good, that's what I was thinking as well. Cross-examine what? I don't think there's anything there to actually cross-examine, to be honest. I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Glad I wasn't the only one that thought that. Whoosh. Schmack. Hey, may I just throw something at me? That's interesting. Well, my sister couldn't find
any... will. It's rumoured for late June.
Ah, good stuff, good stuff. So they'll do their own thing, which I actually find, to be honest with you, I find when gaming companies do their own thing, like outside of E3, it's always a good thing because the spotlight is on them. And that means that their announcements won't be overshadowed by other gaming companies' announcements. It always works when it's done like that. So I think it will benefit.
Media also said there'll be no Saints Row, Dead Island or Metro at their show.
Oh yeah, I was reading that today. That's unfortunate, but I'd say at some stage they will announce those games in their own time. But
which is retarded because Saints Row was meant to be announced last year.
That's right, man. Yeah, there's been a lot of rumors about Saints Row in particular. All right, so. See, this is what happens when gaming companies aren't very specific about their plans, and it doesn't help either when you have these insiders, leakers, reporters who claim that their dogs, cats, handlers, fucking sisters, auntie, fucking works for the company, and there's going to be a Saints Row game announced next week, and it doesn't happen. So it's a combination of the company themselves not being very specific about their plans, and all of these leaks as well. So, yeah, it's disappointing, but there will definitely be another Saints Row game.
No, and Deep Silver said last year that it'll be announced the same year.
2 seconds, I'm getting a comment from fucking. What the hell? 2 seconds. How do I do this? Okay. Sorry, no. Why the fuck does YouTube make everything so fucking complicated lately? Jesus Christ. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Sorry, Damien. I'm being trolled again by somebody who obviously knows me, who's just trying to be funny. I know. How do I? There we go. There we go. Sorted. Okay. Get my live stream back. There it is. And very swiftly moving on. No, Deep Silver and last year that they'll announced. Oh, they said themselves that'll be announced. That's even worse.
And then they said it'll be this year. Now, Koch Media said there'll be none of them this year.
Oh, that's misinformation right there, or some like mixed information. Terrible miscommunication there. Like that's head wrecking right there. Hopefully, no man. Fingers crossed. Something Saints Row related will be announced sooner than later. So my sister couldn't find any contradictions in her witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
Understandable from last year, but this year. No excuse since everything is moving forward.
Very true, to be honest with you. A lot of game development.
What did the troll say?
I was like, I don't know who this person is, and he was like, yo, it's me from Omegle. I was like, what the fuck? Probably a troll who either knows me or knows somebody who knows me and is just trying to be an asshole, basically. Strange one. I'm used to it now, to be honest with you. It worked lots of times. Happened to a couple of years back as well. I should have expected Mia would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, so it looks like I just have to bluff my way through the cross-examination. Like when Detective Dick Gumshoe said he arrived at the scene immediately.
File must have been from 2011 since that site is dead as shit.
Oh, stop, man. I fucking didn't even know that thing existed, to be honest with you. I went down that for a laugh years ago, and, well, it was some funny shit. That's all I can say, but, yeah. Would have thought that fucking site would have been closed down by now, I mean, in today's fucking world. But there you go, yeah. No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Mayfair's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay, so what should I do? I should like press him. No, you didn't. You poured out a cup of coffee and ate a donut. What am I supposed to do? Like, press? Oh, well, I don't have anything to. Like, I definitely don't have anything to present. Because I don't think anything he said contradicted anything. Like, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There is. Wait a second now, do you? Can I look at this? I can check this actually. Oh, that's just the. That's pretty okay.
You must have been using your YouTube name on it, rolling on the floor laughing.
Probably. Who knows? Oh god. It's been a while since I got a good old troll on the channel. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna press him on that fact or present any evidence. I don't think there's anything strange about him rushing to the scene after he got the phone call. There were two people there already. I don't know. What am I supposed to do exactly? There's nothing to press him on or present any evidence to contradict what he's saying. It is true that when he arrived there was two people there. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That is true. That's what I'm going to press him on, because why would you immediately arrest Miss Maya Faye if there was two people at the scene? What if I was the one who hit her and I was closer to the door to have a look out for anyone, and Maya was, I don't know, making sure she was dead. So I'm going to press him on this. Why is that? Yeah, I like this. I made the right call there. I always like when I make the right call. I always like how my thinking is on sync with this like fictional video game character. Oh, I love this. Yeah, what is your reason? Why? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We had a witness account describing her. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, but okay. I'm gonna look at my evidence again. I wonder, can I present this? Because that was found in her room. But he hasn't mentioned... Let me just... Oh, we had a witness account describing her. The witness from the moment of... Wait! I am now going to have a look at a piece of evidence, which is the murder scene itself. So presume the witness's apartment is right in front of that window, so okay. So she would have seen it, okay. The witness saw Miss May Fair at the very moment. No, wait, let's have a look at that again. The witness saw Miss Fair at the very moment. I can't see a single contradiction in there. Exactly. I just have to take May's advice and press him on anything suspicious. Oh, so he's starting again. Okay. This is an interesting, challenging cross-examination of Detective Dick Gumshoe's testimony. Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Can't really press him on that, like. I was just pressing for the laugh, see what it says. Who did you say you got a call? Oh yeah, that's true. Who did you get a call from? Hi pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across the crime scene. Okay. I pressed not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. Okay, so there was nothing there to press him on. There were two people there already. At this stage I should just press him on everything, like, because there were two people there already. Let's just see what it says. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. Who asked for your opinion, Edgeworth? So tell us how the two people you found on the scene were. Or who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss May, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. I'm trying to think there's anything suspicious about that. He arrived there.
What is this game though? You can't make the choices.
Oh yeah. So it is basically a like you are. I'm desperately trying to explain what this game is. So you don't control any character in the traditional like sense.
More of a simulation.
Yeah, that's that's one way to describe it. So it's basically you are searching for clues. So you're moving the cursor around to search for clues, search for evidence, and it gets added to your court record. And the bulk of the game takes place in moments like this, where you are basically in the court and you are listening to testimonies and witnesses' accounts, and you have to cross-examine them. And then basically, anytime where you feel that the witness or whoever is lying, then you basically can access your court records that have evidence, and you can basically contradict. You can find the contradiction, and you can just like say objection, and yeah. So the kind of game that it is, it's like a kind of a narrative kind of simulator kind of type game, mystery type game. The defendant Miss Mayfair and the lawyer. I don't know. I can't press him, and I just, for the sake of it, I'm just going to press him on every single thing he says, because that's what I was advised to do. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. And you with your Japanese anime plaster on your face. And a name like Dick Gumshoe. It could be you. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable, that's for sure. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Okay, I'll take your advice, Phoenix. Alright, what next? I immediately arrested Miss Mayfair. I already pressed him on this, didn't I? Why, we had a witness account describing her. Okay, what if I present evidence that say, witness? You mean the witness that had a screwdriver and a wiretap? I'm going to present that to her. To him. Sorry, Detective Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. Yeah, it's probably not gonna do anything, but I am gonna present this because this wiretap was found in Miss May's hotel room, sorry. And the phone in Mia's office was unscrewed and tampered with. So, let's go for it. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that... Well, it doesn't reveal a contradiction, no, Phoenix. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just how related? They aren't, are they? No, Phoenix. Unfortunately not. I think we're jumping ahead in the trial. Your time will come, Phoenix, don't worry. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over. Okay, so basically this has to come down to contradictions.
The judge is bald as shit.
Oh, stop. And he got no name, he's just called Judge. Let's name him Judge Baldybeard. Yeah, Judge Baldybeard. That's what he's going to be known as from now on. So, Judge Baldybeard, Mr. Wright, please think the facts over. Okay, so it has to come down to contradictions. I'm jumping ahead of time. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. No, it didn't. Okay, so let's just keep pressing the fucker until he just like
Judge Lakeside.
Oh god. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard... Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that, no, Phoenix. He did say that. He said he had hard evidence that she did it. So, why would the witness testimony have anything to do with it? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious women in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Exactly. Well, what? Miss May isn't suspicious. Well, she is suspicious. And soon, in this trial, I will present evidence to show why she is suspicious. Okay, I'm just getting... Okay, calm down. She sure isn't pink, pal. She's pretty pink. You haven't seen her yet, but trust me, when you see her, she is pretty pink. Well, I guess she is pink. I know, Gumshoe. That's what I said. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yeah, where's your solid proof for arresting this woman? I guess pressing can have its advantages. It does, and it doesn't take away any points. You basically have, not points, but I suppose you call them lives, basically. You can only fail in presenting evidence a certain amount of time, but you can continue pressing, like, for as long as you like. You know, if a witness says, "My name is Dave," objection! It's not. And he says, "No, it is." And you're like, "Okay, sorry, my bad." And you just keep on pressing, objection! Your name is John. No, it's not. Okay. I guess pressing can... Okay. So it does have its advantages. Gumshoe. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Oh, did you now? This wouldn't happen in a real court trial. Like, if you fucked up your testimony, like, the trial would be just completely squashed. No, seriously, what is it about Japanese anime characters and plasters? I just don't get it, like. I'm gonna Google that at the end of this live stream. Like, do Japanese anime characters just live in an altered universe where they just get cut a lot more than us in the real world or something? What is it like? What's the mystery behind plasters and Japanese anime? Fucking hell. Okay. So you got the order of things mixed up, did you? Okay. Well then, would you like to retell a testimony? Get it right this time. There was something I should have told you about first. Okay, but come on. Let's tell the court. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Do you know what just popped into my head there? Right? This game would be so much fun in VR. Because you would literally be in the courtroom. And you'd basically be able to look around, and I know it's a completely different type of art style. I don't know how it would work exactly, but I just think it'd be interesting if you could just look around and, you know, see all the different fucking characters and shit. Hard evidence. So yeah, where's your hard evidence, Dick? Okay, so after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I did too, Gumshoe. And you know what I found? I found the phone that Mia used, the phone Mia, and there was evidence to suggest that the phone was tapped. And as I pointed out, I have that tapping device, which I found in your witnesses.
What's the crack, lads?
What?
Elbow cup.
Here, Chad, but what's the crack? Oh, Chad is a full-blown Irishman now. Chad Middleton, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. How are you keeping, man?
Campus in September, grinning face with sweat.
Oh, that's fucking unreal, like. I mean, Jesus Christ, like. You should be able to go back to camp as well by now, like. God almighty. Hopefully that will change now at some stage, Damien.
Not much, Chad. How's things?
So yeah, Chad, what is the crack with you? And you're very welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. In this live stream, Chad, court is in session once again.
I don't want to go back, TBH, lol.
I know, man, when you're having a break and enjoying it so long, the thoughts of having to go back to college must be a head wrecker. But you still have many more months of enjoyment and freedom. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. But I found tapping
Your
device.
campus closed down again.
Oh man, it's been closed down since the beginning of lockdown, to be honest, hasn't it? I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Okay. I can't, like, what if I, like,
On
present...
summer holidays until September, Chad.
What if I present... Oh no, I can't present anything yet, because I'm only listening to it now. So I haven't cross-examined it yet. So he found the memo.
And yes, it's been closed since March 2020.
That's right, yeah. Fucking hell, it's a long time when you think about it. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly. How in the hell is that hard evidence? Maybe she just wanted to write her little sister's name, you know, one more time before she died. How's that hard evidence? What did you do? Just smack her to death with the paper? Gumshoe, how did you make it as a detective? Come on. Okay. Lab test results showed that the blood was the... Okay, well. Okay.
Are the summer holidays short in the US, Chad?
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh, how am I going to contradict that? How you like that? That's my hard evidence. But that's... Okay. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you. We get like 3 months
and 2 weeks or so.
It's good to have that break as well, like. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Exactly. Thank you, Judge Baldybeard.
End of May to the end of August. Depends on each state school district.
Not too bad. I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. I forgot about it. You're a disgrace as a detective.
Okay.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Oh, God. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. But then you would have noticed that the phone was tapped, so I'm going to press you on that. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, this is a... Oh, I think I lost the Yoki Bob. Oh shit, I did too. A life. See the top right-hand corner of your screen.
Are one of the most expensive in Europe, also rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, man, it's crazy shit. Like, I honestly believe that all education should be free. I know that's the most cheesiest thing you hear. Everyone in politics says that, like, free education, but come on, like, it's not like someone is choosing to buy a fucking flat screen TV or a fucking $1 million mansion or some shit, you know?
The characters are going to get more crazier as you progress.
I look forward to it.
In a small country. It's a joke, to be honest.
Probably good point there, Damien. But yeah, man, I just feel like education should be free. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Oh, what do I do? I'm trying to think in my head, is there anything that he's saying that is contradictory? So let's have a look at it and see what it says here. The department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I'm going to have a look at the floor plans once again. Okay. No, I don't think we need that just yet. Memo written on a piece of paper. It's not really a memo though, is it? Okay, I'm just going to presume everything is okay with that. On it, the word Mia was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Well, press him on that. How do you know? How do you know, huh? What kind of tests are these again? Huh? What kind of, well... I hear they make the, little bits in the blood. They are, hemoglobins. Oh my god. What actually are they called again, to be honest? Hemoglobins, isn't it? Just quite, I'm worse than Gumshoe now. Homoglobin bobbin. I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. I'm not your pal. I'm no expert in blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Oh no, I didn't lose a life. I can press them as many times as I like. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger.
The next case is on the Switch Pro elbow cup.
Oh, this is going to be a trend, isn't it? When Johnny least expected, there's going to be a Switch Pro comment snuck in there. It's going to be like... I'm going to be asking people how their day went, and one of you is going to say, "Oh, my day has really been pro. I had a really pro day today, and then I switched it up by having a rest." Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Okay, I'm gonna. This trial is a little bit tricky. Blood found in the victim's finger. Why would there be blood in her finger?
Elbow cup.
But how do we know that was... I'm gonna press. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha, nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Oh god. Before she died, the victim wrote. But how do you know it was the killer's name? I'm definitely going to press him on that. Okay, so you found a bit of paper with a name on it. How does that prove that it was the killer? Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? A good point. sure. It happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't books and movies, Gumshoe. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Oof indeed, Detective Plasterface. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of any cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down the name? Okay, so this case trial is obviously all about pressing the witness, as opposed to presenting evidence. Okay, especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, Pat. Of course I got a point, and you got a plaster on your face. What is up with that, like? I can't... Who are you? Oh yeah, Edgeworth. Stop right there. Who asked for your input? And put that finger away. I don't know where it's been. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. Yeah, of the accused, Mr. Edgeworth. Innocent until proven guilty. The victim told us the name. No, the victim wrote a fucking name. And maybe it was another Maya. There's plenty of Mayas in the world, Mr. Edgeworth. What makes you think that it was Maya, her younger sister? Order. That didn't go so well. I thought it went very well, actually. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. This is what I like about this game. You have to use your noggin. Alright, okay. I'm pretty sure I pressed them on every single thing. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene. Okay, I pressed him on that. What can I present to him? No, that was in... Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. No, he had that phone, but he didn't... Oh, he didn't check. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime. Check his phone properly. I'm going to present this. Oh God. Your Honor, that statement... Ah, bollocks. It does. I don't see any contradiction. Okay. I just lost another life. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's forget that happened. Okay, so I don't think I can present any other evidence to contradict what he is saying. It's pretty basic stuff that he's saying. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. So he found the phone. Broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond recognition. Looks like a statue, but actually a clock. There's nothing that contradicts what he's saying there. So let's move on. So you found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Next to the victim's body. And I pressed him on that too. I think. Did I? Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim... Exactly, yeah. Oh no, but he's gonna say, but there was blood on it. Then who did write it? Smarty Pants. I don't know. Maybe you wrote it. What? Who? The killer, Miss May. I did. Imagine. I did. Oh god. Well, ooh, there's an option to put in Miss May. I mean, I can actually like. Do you know if I was standing there with my fucking finger pointing out and my fucking big spiky hair, a big angry anime face, this is what I would do, right? I would say it was Miss May who wrote May's name with May's blood, or with May's blood, and killed her, because when I investigated her apartment, Miss May's apartment, the witness who apparently saw the killing, there was a fucking screwdriver and a tapping device in her drawer. And when I investigated the murder scene, the phone where Mia made the call to Mia made the call to Mia, so many M's in this fucking stream. The phone was tampered with. So she listened to a conversation about Mia wanting Mia to hold on to vital evidence. So I can just solve the whole fucking case if it was up to me. So I'm just going to say that Miss May wrote it. Boom. Let's go. It's tough. Well, it could have been the witness, Miss May. Hold on. Edgeworth, stay out of this. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, and while you're at it, pull my... You can fuck well off, Gumshoe. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Oh god. Can I go back? I can go back. I didn't realize I can go back. Alright, well, maybe this time I'll press him and I'll say that it was the killer. This case is a lot tougher than the first case. Okay. So, it wasn't me. I don't seem to have enough, like, evidence to suggest it was Miss May because she was in her office. Then it was the killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Huh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name. Buddy, please. She was framed. Yeah, exactly. She was framed. Come on now, Judge. Ah, fuck off with your objection, will ya? Hold on. If that's the case, where's her evidence? Ah, okay. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those are the evidence you didn't... But where's yours? A bit of paper with a name on it. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did you get your qualifications from? Huh? Those are the... Bollocks. Yeah, I'm not your pal. Ah. Well, detective... Oh, for fuck's sake. Like... But there was also... It's also a department store receipt, so... It doesn't really make much of a... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god, the tide is crumbling away. Right, let's move on. Lab test results show that the blood was the... I don't have any evidence to suggest that isn't the case. Maybe she... No, lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Okay. I don't know what to do. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Okay, I think I might have something to suggest why the victim had blood on her finger. And I'm just gonna roll with it. She may have cut her finger, but she lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to press him. I think I did already press him, but... Oh yeah, he wants to know which hand. Okay. Okay, I am going to present evidence that maybe the victim cut her finger on glass. Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just see what happens. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence even though it doesn't, blah blah blah. Oh god. Oh Jesus, I only have 2 lives left. Oh god. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How would you be able to write... Wait a second, how would you be able to write a name after receiving a blunt like that to the head? I don't... might be able to press him on this. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I forgot about this. Thankfully I don't lose a life for pressing the witnesses. Oh my god. There has to be something. It's like, I just wish that I was really in that fucking game, because you know what I mean? I'd be able to say like, you know, she got a belt of a fucking blunt object to the head. How would she be able to write the name of her killer? Oh god. Well, I pressed him on it and it didn't do anything. So, the murder weapon looks like a statue, but it actually is a prop. She got hit in the head by this, right? Oh. I am going to present this evidence. Ah! I'm getting angry now. I only have 1 life left. Jesus! That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in here somewhere. Let's find it. I'm pretty sure I pressed him on every single thing he said. I pressed him on that. No, I'm gonna press him again. Did you find any evidence? No, sorry lads, I'm an attorney that's under pressure at the moment now, so just bear with me. I found him written on a piece of paper next to it. Okay, I pressed him on that. Oh. I'm pretty sure I pressed him on everything. Pressed him on both those things. Pressed him on the lab results. Pressed him on the finger. Before she died, I pressed him on that as well. Before she died, the victim of the killers. Did I press him on that? Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, I pressed him on everything, so. Like screwdriver as a tapping device in the witness's hotel room, right? And I know the fact that the phone that Mia made the call from was tapped. I have all this, but I don't have the fucking opportunity yet to fucking present that, and it's so annoying. Again, I wish I was fucking in the fucking game, to be honest with you. I'm just waiting for my opportunity, do you know what I mean? To present the contradictions that I know. Okay. So I pressed them on everything. So take a hard look at the evidence. So my badge is going to do... Why is my badge in evidence? No one would believe I was a defense attorney. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. So this is the autopsy report. The time of death is the 5th of September at 9 p.m. The cause was single blunt force trauma. I know what to do. The death was instantaneous. So unless Maya returned from the fucking afterlife to write Maya's fucking name and then decided to go back to the fucking world of the dead, and I'm pretty sure that Mia, I keep getting Mia mixed up, Mia did not write that boom. But one life remaining. No, we're sucking diesel, as they say. This better fucking work. Right. She couldn't have wrote that. She couldn't have wrote that. On the word Mia was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't, you plaster-wearing Japanese anime fucking freak. She didn't. And here's why, you bollocks. With your fucking shit chin. I told you I'd really get into this again. I wasn't fucking lying. If this doesn't work, I swear to God. Because look at this. If this doesn't work, blame the game, don't blame me. Seriously. Look at this, right? This is the autopsy report on Mia, right? Death was instantaneous. Right? So as soon as she got a belt in the head from that statue, she was dead. Look at this. Gumshoe reckons before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. So I don't think it was a case of, oh, I'm getting a premonition that I'm going to die. And I'm going to write May's name on this piece of paper. Here we go, lads. Here we go, lads. I'm scared, but here we go. Yes. Fucking hell. No, no. No, we're talking. No, I'm getting a fucking cup of milk for this. Because I'm hyped. Ah. Love this. Let me do something there.
Good job.
Thank you. Got there in the end. It's head-wrecking that I'm after wasting all of my other lives. So I need to be really focused now for the remainder of this fucking trial. Right. Oh, this is a great kind of game. Okay. Now, Detective Gumshoe. Knock that plaster off your face. Chad, can you tell me, anyone, Damien, Chad, anyone, what is the story with plasters and Japanese anime characters? I just don't understand it, like. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Why are you wearing a fucking plaster? No, wait, okay. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying. Wait, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? Yes, backwards. The opposite to forward. Oh, I like when that music kicks in. Oh, come on. The victim is the only person... Oh, bandage. Bandage in your neck of the woods. Bandage. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Oh, I like how he even says your department, you know what I mean? Just in case he tries to say like, oh, well that wasn't from our department. Ah, good one, Phoenix. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Ah, she died immediately.
Oh.
But what? But what, Detective Plasterface? No but-ing your way out of this one, Detective. Yeah. Your plaster's not going to save you this time. Order. Order. The defense has a point. Thank you, Judge Baldybeard. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write... I like how he says the time.
He probably cut himself shaving.
That's not a good enough excuse. I like how he says he wouldn't have time. I'd say it probably has more to do with the fact that, you know, the victim got a massive, you know, blunt force hit. Or whatever they had him saying. A belt of a blunt object to the head. I'd say that's probably why, you know, she wasn't able to write. What the judge is this? What's the objection? How are you going to come back from this, Edgeworth? Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. When exactly did you obtain... What do you mean, when did I obtain it? What difference does that make? When? Oh shit. When? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I don't know. Where did I get it? I hate that fucking Edgeworth. Okay. The day. Okay. So I was at the scene. Search for clues. I'm gonna say it was the day after. I can't say I forgot. It was the day after. It was the day after? The prosecution's point being? Yeah, exactly. What's your point? Thank you. What's your point? Come on, yeah. What's your point? That autopsy report is outdated. What the hell is he talking about? What the hell is he talking? What do you mean it's outdated? What the fuck is he talking about? Here, Edgeworth. We ain't talking about a stale loaf of bread. Here now, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay? The hell is your point? But what? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. What is this shit? What's this? Illuminati law? The fuck is going on here? Death was almost immediate. It's been almost. I'm almost gonna kill you, Edgeworth. Due to a blow from a blunt object. What do you mean almost immediate? But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Lived. Well, I knew that's going to be important now. Lived for several minutes. Lived for several minutes. But if she lived for several minutes, then how come the witness... Well, I get that she wasn't going to be doing fucking cartwheels after getting a belt to the fucking head, but surely the so-called witness who saw it would have... I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest with you. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honour, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write May. They weren't lying about this bastard Edgeworth, were they? He's good. He's good. But I'm better. I just don't know yet. That is all. I see. How shocked he is. It looks like he's... I'm just gonna say it looks like he's having a bit of fun down below. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn you, Edgeworth, I know, yeah. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Not as shocked as fucking Judge Baldybeard. Something you off, for fuck's sake. You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm the sham. Sham? I know, I'm a sham. Sham. Oh god, okay. I have to call someone a sham. If he requested a second autopsy, then I'm gonna call him the sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to have requested a second autopsy report? Exactly. Sham. Mr. Wright, the defence will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. But would you stop looking so shocked? It's scaring me now. No matter, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honour, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. So it's an updated autopsy report. So, died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. But where's the time of that? Why has that been mysteriously removed? Well, Your Honour, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying, but it doesn't. It actually doesn't, like. What kind of fucked up court is this, like, where just because somebody writes a name, it means, yeah, it was them. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes. No, it's not. Damn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl. Oh, I am looking forward to this. What is she hiding in her drawer? And it doesn't vibrate. That's all I... Okay. Did she know? Did she see it? Let the witness, Miss April May. That's literally her name. Her name is April May. I'm telling you, the developers of this game at Capcom must have just been absolutely high when they were developing this game. Exactly what part of her is innocent? No part whatsoever, believe me. And here she is. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Wink. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Looks like he's getting a pretty good reaction. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honour. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. So now she captured. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Okay. I checked in right after.
Simps elbow cup.
100%. I checked in right after lunch. I know. She checked in right after lunch. What happened the time I fucking did? Well, I know it was 9 o'clock. So she checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co law offices. That's right, big boy. Dear God. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go. Okay. So this is the witness account. So what you do is you let the witness give their account and then you cross-examine it. But you can still access the court records at any time you want. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. No, I don't know what a window is. Can you explain to the court what a window is? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I'm trying to think. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy witsy wink. Well, Your Honour, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Hey, what are you talking about? Wait, Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? Exactly. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? I'd say by the looks of you, something else is fucking firm. Mr. Wright, I understand you are Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? That's completely irrelevant to this trial, Mr. Edgeworth. You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny paths and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, I think I have something. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window. That adds up because from what I can remember of the original autopsy report, she died at 9 o'clock. There's nothing there that I can present, but it was like 9 at night. I looked out the window. I'm just going to press her for the sake of it. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it. She can't get out of this question that easy. I saw it, Jesus! What the hell was that? You're flapping your fucking melons at me. Very unprofessional. Oh God. I had a feeling I'd say you did. I'd say you did have. I'd say you had many feelings in your fucking day, girl. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yes, go for it. Go for it, Phoenix. My technique now is just press everything. Why do you look out the window? How do you know it was the window you were looking at? Maybe you weren't looking out the window at all. Maybe it was a dream. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh. Yeah, you're getting fucking scared now, aren't you? Oh, you shut up, Edgeworker, yeah. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my weakness. I'll badger whoever the fuck I want to badger, okay? The badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. That's usually what happens in a trial, Edgeworth. I really don't think it should be allowed. Fucking hell. Lads. That fucking audience cheering there made me fucking jump. I don't know why. It just went into my ear in a fucking very scary way. God. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Of what? Asking a question. This is a scam. Or a sham. Been a shammy scam. Poor girl. What about poor me? I know, yeah. You looked out the window. What did you see next? Okay. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Just out of interest. So, I'm just trying to. Obviously, this piece of evidence is going to be very important because it gives the layout of the room, which is something I'm going to get to in a second. I think she said something about that Mia dodged in a particular direction, and I just want to see does it add up. But I'm trying to think now, like, did she have a complete view of this office? And it looked like she would have had a complete view. Like, she would have been able to see whether her hair was long, whether Mia was facing towards the window or facing away from the window. She would have been able to see her well. So I can't present that, really, to be honest. I can't wait to present this to her, to be honest. Okay, it's not like I'm just going to press. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Faye. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the nosy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Okay. Well, I'm going to press you on that. How do you know she was the defendant? That's what I was thinking too. Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Whoa, she should be just thrown out of the trial right there. If that's her only reason for identifying Mia Faye as the defendant, then get her the hell out of this court right now. Look, I just don't know. She doesn't get her out of here. Judge, get her out of here. Get her back to the docks. Come on now. Fucking hell. There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. He's not right. I question the testimony. I suppose he is right, though. I'm just gonna think. But what makes it think that it was her? No, yeah, what makes... Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? It's me. I'm willing to bet that Can I go back? I regret my decision. Well, I can't straight up say that she's lying. Okay. If I lose a life here, I have to restart this whole trial again. Shit. I could say that she's lying. It's like she saw nothing. I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. She seems to have described the scene very well. So I'm going to say that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Okay. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. You're definitely clueless. About what? About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her visit. Exactly. Exactly. Good point, Phoenix. Ah, good call there. Good call. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo does look far from normal to me. I knew that. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking when she said, like, oh, she looked. What did she say again? She had a female physique. I mean, that's not enough to identify a suspect. However, this witness's testimony mentions neither of these things exactly. That's why I knew there was something up. That's why I pressed her on it, to be honest. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. It's two witnesses. What do you say to that, Miss May? No, more importantly, what does Mr. Wedgeworth have to say about that? What are you trying to say? You mean liar. I'm saying that you're a liar. Oh, excuse me, and your eye is twitching. As well as your mouth. Or as my game is glitching. One or the other. I saw what I saw. Well, with a twitchy eye like yours, I don't think the court should take your account into consideration. I just didn't. Trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. Yeah. It's going to take more than bouncing your millions and sticking your tongue out to get over this one. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Here she goes again. Witness account. Okay. I did see everything. I did. Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. No. Oh God, it's okay. Ran off to the right. Well, it would explain why the what was it again? Some kind of a light smash, because that would be the right, wouldn't it? So I'm trying to look at it from her angle. So if you were standing in that room, it would be no. Yeah, it would be. Oh no, I'm confused now. Because if you're facing head on. Your right is their left. It would make sense. But then again, if she just mentioned the fact that it broke. Okay, let's just let her finish. See what else she has to say. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock, the Tinkerer, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Tihi? It's interesting. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. I think we all fucking do. Please begin your cross-examination. Okay. I did see everything. Oh, I'm going to keep pressing her just to annoy her. So, you saw me then too. Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks. That's not a personal attack. I asked her a question. Did she see me? Oh no. He's talking to her. Okay. He's talking to her. Oh, it was a bad part. I'm sorry. Very well. Continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. I feel like I should present, but I'm gonna press for now. Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel? Good question, that's what I was thinking. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was it was her right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue. So her right would mean that she ran off. But how did they... How? The broken remains... How did that break? But I can't just present random stuff because I only have one life left, so I don't know what to do. I'm gonna press her on this as well. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. No. Girl in hippie clothes ran after her, so she ran after her. Yeah. She wouldn't have been able to see. She wouldn't have been able to see. I'm taking a chance here now, but whether that's my left or whether I'm getting my rights and lefts right here, whatever direction that she ran off to, she would not have been able to see that. Because look at the window. That like triangular shape, that light indicates the view of Miss May in her hotel room. Okay, so that's basically her a line of sight, whatever the hell it's called, right? So if they both ran off in some direction, then they would have been out of sight. So she's saying, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. So go back, right? Then the girl in the hippie, so go back there, right? The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. So whatever direction that right is, it's away from the window. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, you didn't. And I'm willing to put this entire trial at risk to prove it. Oh, okay. Where's the... Okay. Okay. Oh my god. What? What? Look, I'm not wrong. She couldn't have seen it. Oh, this is bullshit. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalise you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. The defence has failed to give the court sufficient reasons to doubt. This court finds the defendant guilty. Oh my god. The accused was surrendered to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Persevering face.
I know, yeah, Chad, like, what the hell, like? Oh, fuck off. Oh, Jesus. And look, I'm gonna have to go up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Who wants to chat? Banter? Because I'm not doing that. That's bullshit. There's no way she would have been able to see her. My logic was solid. She could not have seen her. If she ran off to the right, she could not have seen her. Oh, fuck. Ah, one load of shit. And there's no checkpoints of any sort. You failed it. You failed the trial and you're back to the very beginning. Oh, God. Well. Oh, God. That's the kind of situation, like, where you just want to never again play the game for months. And it's an awful thing, like, but it's just, that's just too repetitive. I can't fucking do all that over again. That is really disappointing. Maybe I presented the evidence at the wrong time. Like, maybe I was right in what I was talking about, but that's a nuisance. What time is it? No, it's 5 to 2. I'm definitely not doing that again. Fucking hell, man. Well, anybody want to talk about something? Anybody got a topic to talk about? Pick a topic and I'll talk about it. And it's not Switch Pro. I will not be talking about the quote-unquote Switch Pro. So pick a topic as long as it's not related to the Nintendo Switch Pro. And I'll talk about it for a while, for not too long though, because it's didn't really lecture how late it was. But yeah, I'm very disappointed to know by how this turned out. I suppose that's the way games were even back then. Like, I mean, that game is not. That game didn't release in 2014. Maybe the Trilogy released in 2014. The game itself, I don't know, did it come out as a DS game originally? I don't know, but I know that I first played it on the WiiWare, on the Nintendo Wii. The WiiWare is basically a prehistoric Nintendo eShop. You basically were able to download like certain indie games and digital only games from the Nintendo Wii. So it kind of, yeah, it was a, it was the precursor, what the hell do you call it? It came before the eShop, basically. And I remember playing on that. You know,
Any recent movies you watched?
I was watching a movie on Netflix tonight just before I went live, and I'm after forgetting the name of it. No, it was called Mike. It's kind of like, I would describe it as I didn't know at the time, but it's a rom-com, romantic comedy. John Travolta stars in it, and he actually plays as the Archangel Michael, and he is on Earth, and he is living with this old lady originally, but ends up basically hanging out, well, not hanging out with, but there's these two reporters that are from like I think it's the like News of the World, and they're basically a news agent that kind of investigate like paranormal stuff, and they're on this case to find an angel living on Earth, again played by John Travolta of all people, and he's the real deal. And but over time it kind of becomes about like that one of the reporters like falls in love with this woman, and yeah, slowly becomes a rom-com. It was alright. What did I watch before that? I watched a comedy called Vacation for the first time. Do you know what I like about Netflix? And I don't care about Disney Plus, say, but there are new movies. Like, I'm not even a big Disney fan, to be fair. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I know they have the other, like, thing now with, like, Family Guy and stuff, like, but, no, man, you know what I like? I like discovering something for the first time. You know, and not just for the first time, but something that's critically acclaimed, like, way back in the 80s or some shit, you know? Coming across these movies for the first time, I like that, you know? And I was watching, a comedy called Vacation. Pretty self-explanatory, really. It's about a family that goes on vacation, and it's hilarious. That's the only way to describe that. And then I was watching very funny comedies. I think her name is Melissa something. The first one was Identity Theft, which is just really, 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 really funny. Oh god, it's just surprisingly funny. And then the other comedy, which is in called Tammy. So Identity Theft is basically about this woman who was always a kind of, I suppose, a kind of a nobody. So her way of becoming somebody was basically stealing that person's identity. So she steals this person's identity. He finds out about it. He goes after her to basically get his identity back, but they kind of go on this hilarious kind of like journey together in the end, and very funny stuff. Tammy then is about that. What the fuck is it? Well, she just goes on like a vacation with her granny, basically, and that's also hilarious as well. So yeah, those are the latest movies that I have been watching. I'm still pissed off over this trial. It went so wrong, didn't it? I thought I was right. Oh god. I tried, but I failed miserably. But would you like me to discuss a topic? Because I can't think of any, to be honest. I am not playing this game for a very, very long time, I can tell you that much right now. I will be taking an extended break from this game, and I only started playing it today. It's just games where you basically have to restart from the very beginning are just extremely head-wrecking. You wouldn't mind if we could just like restart a section of the trial, but having to do it all over again. I literally just I went live at midnight, 12 o'clock. That was 2 hours ago. I'm not going to replay 2 hours of progress.
Thinking face.
Chad is thinking away, I know, of a discussion. Oh man. Well, what you're thinking, I had a troll on my live stream tonight at the very beginning. Been a while since I was trolled. Clearly somebody who knows me, or somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody else who knows me, do you know, that kind of way. Trolling Johnny. I'm well used to it. They were like, it's me from Omegle. You know that real embarrassing site? You probably heard of it. Obviously with the intention of trying to embarrass me, like, you know, trying to get people to think that, like, Johnny goes on Omegle. But, I should have just went along with it, really. Rolled with it. Continued with the banter. But I was like, nope. I was just too focused on playing the game. I just completely removed this person's comment. They haven't returned. So, yeah. I'm surprised Chad can't think of a comment. Normally you're like full of content. Did you hear about, you know, something or the other? I honestly can't
do that. You're a TikToker.
Well, fuck you very much, Chad. I'd rather go on Omegle than TikTok, to be honest. Nah, I'm only joking. I wouldn't go on either of them. It happened too, oh god, it was a few years back. Somebody was like, I was talking to you on Omegle. I was like, yeah, sure. Fuck this game anyway. I'd have to return to this game, I'd say, when I'm just, I suppose, I don't know, really. I'd have to be relaxed. I'd have to have a lot of time on my hands, and I'd have to be in a complete chill mood to have to replay all that again. The good thing is at least I know what to do this time around, like, fully, so I won't have to waste all of those lives, and then hopefully, you know, catch up to where I went wrong, and then hopefully be able to do a better job this time. Oh god. Chad, can you tell me, did this game release originally on the DS? It did, didn't it? Or did it just come to the DS at some stage? Because I actually can't remember. Chad has no discussions for me, so okay. Give me a case to discuss. Saying how we used attorney terms there. Shall we talk about James Charles, who should Be in a courtroom.
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance? That's random. What? Hardly. No. Ace Attorney was on Game Boy Advance. Is that what you are saying, or did you just pick Game Boy Advance as a topic? Ace Attorney was on Game Boy Advance. Really? I'm not sure if you are saying that Ace Attorney was on Game Boy Advance, or are you saying that I should just talk about Game Boy Advance? But I'm actually going to talk about Game Boy Advance. I got the Game Boy Advance SP. I didn't own the original Game Boy Advance. I got it in... Oh god.
That's what's it was listed on platforms.
What? That's insane. You sure? Crazy. I think I got my Game Boy Advance in either Virgin Megastore or Game. I actually can't remember. I liked it. I actually had a Spyro the Dragon game on it. It was a nice little handheld. You could fold it like so. Clamshell is the term. Clamshell design. A silver clamshell design, and I had the LED lighting as well. So a nice little handheld. Oh god. So no topics for me. It's getting quite late now, Chad, so if you have a topic that you would like me to discuss, let me know. I'll probably be live streaming for another 10 minutes max. I don't know how some people can have the will to just replay 2 hours of progress that they've just done, like just literally replay it. Like,
what games you been playing on your Switch?
I have to say, for months and months, I have not been playing my Switch as much as I have been playing the PS5. But nonetheless, I decided to continue with Luigi's Mansion 3, but I haven't played it for a while. Animal Crossing on and off, because it really is that kind of game, to be honest. I was playing a bit of Dragon Quest 11 the other night. We had a power cut here about 2 weeks ago, and good thing about Switch is you don't need to have it plugged in, providing it's fully charged, which thankfully it was, because I always have my Switch in stock. So yeah, those are the games that I've been recently playing on my Switch. I'm telling you, if Nintendo gave me a full-on remaster or remake of Super Mario 64, I don't think my hands would ever detach itself from the Switch, to be honest with you. Oh god, but you know what? If this so-called Nintendo Switch Pro becomes a reality, or the inevitable Switch 2 supports broadcasting capabilities, then it's pretty obvious that I'll be playing a lot more Super Mario 64 remake. But it's not going to happen, because they already celebrated 35 years of Mario, including 3D Mario, with the release of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and included with Super Mario 64. So it would be odd for Nintendo just to say, hey, we're remaking or remastering Super Mario 64. So it's not going to happen, but that's what I'd like to see. Like, I know if you ask that question to somebody, you're going to get like a lot of obvious answers, like Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild 2, you know, Switch Pro, you know, they get very obvious kind of common answers, but for me, it's a personal preference. I would personally love to see Super Mario 64 remade or remastered announced at E3. I don't think anything else just would be alright. Although there is one game that I will say outside of Super Mario 64, and it's actually another Super Mario game. Doesn't anyone think that it's about time we saw a new, like, Mario game on Switch, as in a new Mario game? Like, whether it's a 3D Mario game or it's a 2D Mario game, just a new Mario game. I mean, like, Super Mario Odyssey came out in 2017, October of 2017. So, yeah. 4 years later, it would be nice to see, you know, Super Mario Odyssey 2 or something. People don't seem to be too interested in it, like, you know. I mean, not to say that they wouldn't like it or play it, it's just everyone is talking about the usual games, you know.
How about Wario Land?
Anything at this stage. That would be nice, yeah. A return to Wario Land. That could be the name. A return to Wario Land. But yeah, I'm always the wild horse, like, when it comes to video game predictions. I don't follow the popular ones. I don't just scream at the screen for Bayonetta 3 and Breath of the Wild 2 and the obvious, you know, ones. I'd like to see the rumoured Resident Evil game that's apparently meant to be, like, Switch focused, whatever that means. I'd be looking forward to that. I don't really care what console it comes out on, to be honest with you. But it's apparently Revelations 3. However, it's not going to be called Revelations 3. Like, it's basically going to act as a Revelations game in the sense that it's a spin-off.
You don't whip Sakurai for the LC fighters.
What? I think you meant want. I'll whip him. Sakurai for DLC fighters. Yeah, I've heard people saying that. It's a funny kind of meme, but realistically speaking, we all know that's not going to happen. Do you know what I want, man? I want that man to retire. And not in a bad way, like, not in a way like where, you know, get him the hell out of here. He just needs to. He needs an early retirement for the Super Smash, and, you know, even Kid Icarus and the knee help out in Kirby as well. Like, I'm pretty sure he actually created Kirby. I'm not too sure, but he needs to retire. He needs to relax. He needs to become a gamer now. You know. He's done so much. I mean, tell me one game developer who has worked as hard as him. You know, putting that amount of effort into a game and supporting it post-launch, and man, yeah. So I don't think he should be put into the game. I think he should just be put into retirement home. Again, not in a bad way. It's just he deserves a break. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Sarah says Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is concerned. I'd like to see something a little bit different as far as DLC is concerned. I'd like to see a full-on cinematic story mode. I know there's a story mode in the game, but come on, is it really fair to call that a story? I know that there's cool little maps that kind of like are represented by a game series, and you unlock, you know, you can fight and unlock characters from it. And to be honest with you, there's one map now that comes to mind.
About Miyamoto DNA got hacked and leaked.
What? Sorry, no, Chad. It's 2:15 in the morning, and I'm trying. You mean somebody hacked Miyamoto's DNA? I'm sorry, no. Have I been transformed into a Metal Gear Solid game here, or something? What the hell? Just to be clear, you are saying that somebody hacked Shigeru Miyamoto's DNA and leaked it. My head just hurts after reading that. What the fuck? I don't even know what the hell I was talking about now, to be honest with you. Oh yeah.
I think his health records.
That's really weird. There was actually a hack on Ireland's health system recently. Similar thing. That's weird. Really weird. But yeah. So there was a map in the story of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it was a Street Fighter area, and it literally had, like, you could travel from one kind of like area to the next area on a plane, and it was very similar to Street Fighter. You know, so I did like what they did with that, like, but as far as the story is concerned, there's literally an opening cinematic and a closing cinematic, and that's basically the story. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like, I'd like to see like an actual like a cinematic of like Kirby meeting Bayonetta. You know, just something random like that, a full-on cinematic of that happening. And it was done in Super Mario, or why do I keep on saying Super Mario? It was done in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, isn't it? Yeah, Brawl, yeah, on the Wii. So that's what I'd like to see. You know, one final hurrah from Sakurai before he retires. That's what I'd like to see. So that's basically. I don't normally make. They're not really predictions. Like, I wouldn't predict. Look. One thing I've learned about E3 and, you know, Nintendo at E3 in particular is you're not going to get anywhere by predicting, honestly. And then as far as expectations are concerned, as far as like what would you like to see, again, it's never good to have high expectations. It's never good to have any expectations at all. But if I did have to answer, like, what I would like to see at E3, not what I think would be at E3, or, you know what I mean, what I'd like to see, as I said, would be a remaster or remake of Super Mario 64, a new Super Mario game, and when I say new Super Mario game, it could be anything from a new 2D game, it could be part of the new Super Mario Bros. Series, it could be brand new form of 2D Mario, it could be like a Super Mario 3D Land World type Mario game. Could be a full-on sequel to Super Mario Odyssey 2, whatever, as long as it's a new Mario game. And yeah, a full-on story DLC for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Johnny's 3 predictions. Anyway, I could sit here and yap away into the early hours of Sunday morning, which it pretty much is, considering that it is going on 2 AM here in Ireland, but I will not, because I need to get my sleep, because my health is important. As I said, I'm very, very disappointed with the fact that I failed this trial in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I will not be coming back to this game anytime soon, because the thought of replaying 2 hours of progress is just, well, it's not a good thought. But I'll play another game, don't worry. Green Hill game won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So until then, thank you so much for watching. As always, it is much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm going to say good night / good morning here now from Ireland. And yeah, I will see you in the next live stream. So Bye.